Hi there, and welcome to today's lesson on indices. At the end of today's lesson, you should be able to write numbers in index form, solve problems involving powers, and also solve problems on quantitative reasoning involving indices. Now, what is an index? The index of a number tells us how many times to use the number when multiplying. It is usually written as a small number slightly above a base number. For example, this is 5 squared, or 5 raised to the power of 2. 5 is called the base number. The little number 2 is called the index or power, and it tells us how many times to multiply the base. Therefore, 5 squared is equal to 5 times 5, which equals to 25. 2 cubed means 2 times 2 times 2, which is equal to 8. Numbers like 5 squared and 2 cubed are said to be written in index form. It is also important for us to know that any number raised to the power of 0 is 1. To write a number in index form, the number must first be written as a product of its prime factors. Now let's write the number 27 in index form. Using the factorization we learnt in previous classes, we can see that 27 equals to 3 times 3 times 3. In index form, 27 is equal to 3 multiplied 3 times, which is 3 cubed. Let us try to find the index form of 48. 48 written as a product of its prime factors or in its expanded form is 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 3. Can you see that there are 4 2's and 1 3? Great! This means that 48 is written as 2 raised to the power of 4 times 3 in index form. Well done! Now, let's learn how to multiply numbers using the index form. For example, what is 3 squared times 3 cubed? To multiply numbers with the same base, we add the indices. 3 is the common base here, so we write it first. We know that the indices are 2 and 3 respectively. So next, we add the indices to the base. It becomes 3 raised to the power of 2 plus 3. Now, 3 squared times 3 cubed is equal to 3 raised to the power of 5. And 3 raised to the power of 5 is 3 times 3 times 3 times 3 times 3, which is equal to 243. Now let's try another example. Simplify 2 times 2 times 2 times 3 times 2 times 3. In cases where the bases are different, we group like bases. By regrouping, we have 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 3 times 3. We know the bases are 2 and 3, is that correct? So let's write them down. Now what is the index of 2? 2 is multiplied 4 times, thus 2 is raised to the power of 4. On the other hand, 2 is the index of 3 because 3 is multiplied 2 times. Therefore, 2 times 2 times 2 times 3 times 2 times 3 is equal to 2 raised to the power of 4 times 3 squared. And with this exercise, we have come to the end of today's lesson. In this lesson, we learned how to write numbers in index form and how to solve problems involving indices. We also learned that any number raised to the power of 0 is 1. And now, it's assessment time. Here are some questions for you to attempt.